to Craft Time with me, Elisha, on NSK TV. Today we're going to be making our very own rainbow stained glass window. So we can hang it in the window, and then when the sun shines through, it lights up so bright. And again, like last week's craft, it'll put a smile on everyone's faces. And how cool is that? So we're going to be moving on to this very shortly. But I want you to shout as loud as you can as to how excited you are to make this. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3, we're going to shout as loud as you can. I want your neighbours across the street to be able to hear you. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you were whispering then. I know it's not as early as our Sunday morning slots, but we still need to be as loud as we can. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! I think I've gone a bit deaf. Wow, that was so loud. Well done, boys and girls. I especially heard Ryland and Thea right at the front there screaming. But let's move on to making our rainbow craft, shall we? Yeah, let's go. So the first thing we're going to need to make our rainbow stained glass windows is some black card. Now, I didn't have any black cards, so I've just used some white card that I found and painted it black. However, you can use whatever colour you want. I just find that black makes the colour stand out more on your rainbow. So the next thing you're going to need is a rainbow of tissue paper. Now, tissue paper is the best thing that you can use for this craft because it adds the colour but allows the sun to shine through so that it fills your whole room with a rainbow. You're also going to need a plastic wallet just like this, which helps to protect our rainbow, and a glue stick to stick all of our tissue paper onto our black card. And last but not least, you're going to need some scissors. Now remember, with your scissors, they're really sharp at the ends, so make sure you have an adult to either do the step for you or watch over your shoulder while you do it. Okay, so first of all, I've just cut down my black card just to make sure that it can fit inside of the plastic wrap later. But we need to get this black card, fold it in half, and then we'll draw on our rainbow pattern. So it won't take long, and it's not complicated to draw on our rainbow pattern. All we need to do is grab a pencil of some kind, and we need to mark on the back the points where we want the different colours. So if we count how many colours we've got in the rainbow, let's go through. We've got red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange and blue. So that's 7 colours, and we need to make sure that we've got 7 gaps for each of those colours to go on the back. So grab your pencil and we're just going to draw a little line. This is where I'm going to start my rainbow, and this is the gap. So we've got, this is going to be where our blue is going to go at the bottom of the rainbow. Then make sure you leave a little border and draw your next gap. Then leave another little gap and draw your next gap for the colours. Tiny gap and your next gap for the colours. Just keep repeating this step until you've got all 7 gaps for your colours. So once you've got your lines marked out as to where your rainbow is going to go, we then need to make sure that we draw an arch going down. And remember, because the paper is folded in half, even though the line going down to make this arch is going to be double. So even if it's a little tiny one like this, it doesn't really matter because there's going to be another side to it when it's all folded out. Then just carry on doing this step of drawing and matching each line to the gap down. It doesn't have to be a great drawing, just a little sketch because we're going to be cutting it out pretty soon. So just carry this on all for your lines that you've marked out already. However, rainbow, I've just drawn a little line here going straight across. This is because we still need to keep the black at the bottom of our rainbow, so we can't cut all the way down here. We need to cut along here and to this line, and then just repeat this step over and over again. Make sure that you're getting rid of these pieces and not the small black gaps. Once you've cut out the bits of black card, you should end up with something like this, which looks like a very, very plain rainbow. So, should we add some colour to it? So if we start with red, all you need to do is grab your scissors or an adult to do this step for you and just cut out little tiny cubes of your red tissue paper. Just like so. They don't have to be perfect shapes whatsoever, just a bunch of random shapes like this in each colour of your rainbow. All of our colours that we need for our rainbow. Now before we can stick these on to our black card here, we need to grab our plastic wallet and cut it so that it folds out like so, almost like a book. So now you need to grab some sellotape. I've just got this washi tape with little palm trees on, and we're just going to put our black piece of card in between the two pieces of our plastic wallet. Now grab your tape and we're just going to tape along the sides just to hold the rainbow in place, and then we can proceed to stick on our tissue paper to make our rainbow. So once you've stuck on your black card to your plastic wallet, then make sure you grab the correct colour to start with, which is obviously red, and stick it along this big line on the outside of our rainbow. So once you've stuck your black card onto your plastic wallet, grab your first colour red and your glue stick, take the lid off and just put glue along the first part of the rainbow, just here. Then simply grab a piece of the red and stick it on. Just like so. Now continue this step and go all around and continue it for all the other colours as well. So once we stuck our colours on the back of our card, I know it looks messy, but once we flip this all over, we have a rainbow. How cool is that? So all we need to do now is get our sellotape the edges, and then we're all finished. And there we go, boys and girls, we have our completed rainbow stained glass window. So when you hold this against the window and the sun shines through, it lights up just like a stained glass window. How cool is that? And we've got all our colours in the rainbow in there. So should we go through them one last time? You ready? We've got red, yellow, pink, green, purple. This is actually orange even though it looks pink in the camera, and blue. So we have all of our colours, and I can't wait to see all of your rainbows that you make just like this one. So we'll see you next time. We've moved slots now to a Saturday afternoon, so we'll see you next Saturday for another super duper bright craft. Bye.